The Dogs can really attack on this second. Running back searching for a hole. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism, uses...
Going for the ball. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot. Counting on the Jets. Touchdown, Dogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack.
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Dogs are flying down the field. And he'll one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. A straight downfield. And he's just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Mills. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Carter, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Looking for room at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the day. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Dogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through the little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
To the air on 1st down. He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up good numbers. And that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Makes the grab at the 10. Makes a move. You always hear about guys in practice who run it to the end zone no matter what. That's what's happening here. We'll go to the end zone, there are flags on the field, and this one's coming back. A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. Of course, the defense says you wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the left side. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Powers through the defender. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give to the back. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They just keep firing. This time he's got his man. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. Timeout call by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bulldogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. He got it.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Meadows. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things here in Athens.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Looking for block. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The give out of the gun. Running to Green. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball players.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run?
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs! Once he got some room, it was over.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answers for that stuff.
To the air on 1st down. He's got it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Here we go. Using the quick game. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up a pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Well, guys, it's Georgia. Quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Georgia going up tempo. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Georgia looking to convert this fourth down. He'll run for it. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Right back to the well. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss, and now about to move to 9-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a...
Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Humstreet. Let's get this thing underway.